Hello, hello.
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
No, goat cheese? Did you say goat cheese?
Yeah, oh man, yeah. This is getting pretty ridiculous.
I turned the sound off so I can't hear nothing. I'm just watching the madness.
Yeah, they're. Yeah.
Nice. Hey,
Okay.
we got 3 dislikes on the last stream. That's awesome.
Uh,
Yes!
that means we're successful.
Yes,
You go, girl.
because you put that together with the 84 thumbs up, and they definitely even out.
And we are live.
Yes, we are. Let me just check all this stuff here. Um, I'm gonna lower the.
Kenny Thomas said, peace out, people.
That was from the last stream.
Well, okay then.
Okay then.
Do you got the ban button down?
The what?
The ban button on the chat?
The ban button? No.
Not a ban, but like where you can kick them out of chat.
Uh,
I, I'm a
Snaps is gonna take
moderator.
care of that. She's very excited.
So excited.
I'm just waiting for freaking Twitter to respond so I could say we're live. And I always shut my freaking light off and then I can't see what I'm doing.
I've been having a lot of issues with Twitter behaving
Twiter.
lately.
It's the Twiter.
Yeah, E3's gonna break it.
I uninstalled and reinstalled just to get mine started.
Yo, the chat is going crazy on Twitch. Can't even see anything. I just randomly write boobies.
Boobies!
Maggie boob.
Oh no.
Someone wrote a dildo. Someone said, I'm so wet. I'm wet. And it stopped, of course. Water. Wet. Wow. These people
What?
are
Which
nuts.
Twitch are you watching? Are you watching where it says E3 on Twitch coverage?
Hashtag BE3. I went to the live one. That was on the main page.
Oh, you just distracted me from doing this.
It's not my
Now
fault, bruh.
Twitter done froze up for a second.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
All the guys at E3 looks like they've been treating them like rock stars out there.
Oh my goodness. Of all this, I just can't get the word out because Twitter is like stoning
I can
me right
do
now.
it for you. Why don't you just close it
No,
out?
I got it. I got it. Thank you.
All right, Bethesda already looks better than the EA one. Live.
No, it's about to start.
Alright. Here we go. What's going on, people? And welcome to live coverage of the Microsoft conference.
No.
No, 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 no. Not
Whoa.
yet. Tomorrow,
No?
dude. Tomorrow.
Ah, man, really?
Too early.
Alright, how about this? How about we do the Bethesda conference and live
Yes.
reaction?
Okay,
Alright.
that sounds better.
I have few of the diehards from the next podcast in the group here. So let's just go down the line. Of course, we have Oh Snap Suckers.
What's up? What's up? Go to the show.
um, and you know, anything having to do with Next wouldn't be complete without, of course, the man. Show some respect. Kiss that ring. TheDon.
Oh man, I am so excited.
Nice. And of course, we have that soldier, that guy that's on the front lines trying to bring common sense back into the Facebook community. We have Fooskis.
What's up? So excited. It's going to be a good show. It has to be better than what we saw in the last show. I mean, we saw some good games, but it was just really, really slow. So let's go.
Yo, Foos, when it comes to Bethesda, I'm saying this right now. If they show Prey 2, in my mind, they just basically shit all over EA.
Oh, yeah.
Doo-doo.
All right, that's just me, man. That's a game like I've looked into, I've waited for, and if they actually show that at this conference, I think that's the reason why I am most stoked for this. But we do have a couple minutes before the conference, so let me start with TheDon here. When it comes to Bethesda, what games are you hoping to see? What is getting you excited about this conference?
You know what's interesting? When the studio kind of formed, they kind of grabbed all these weird, smaller, more obscure IPs.
Okay.
And I really think we're just going to see something revisited from some of the smaller catalog that they have. So, and then you got probably the big Skyrim reveal at the end, but we'll see. They're acting pretty confident already. So.
Well, I mean, going from last year, they have every right to be confident because, I mean, in a lot of people's eyes, they like kind of took the crown last year in terms of E3 conferences. But yo, Foos, what is getting you excited about this Bethesda conference this year?
You know, I think what you said, that if they show Prey, it's over. I know what we're gonna see though. I know we're gonna see some DLC for Doom and DLC probably for the Fallout, expansion and everything. So
Okay.
I just hope they show something exciting and fresh.
Do you think they're gonna do? I mean, if Twitter is any hint, I mean they've all but confirmed a Skyrim kind of like remaster for this gen. Are you into Skyrim? Are you into those type of games? Would you be excited?
Nah, not really.
Not really?
I'm not into Skyrim. Nah, too much to do, and I ain't got a lot of time in my life to mess with it.
Yeah, but now if Prey 2 comes along and you're that bounty hunter and there's a lot of stuff to do there, I have a feeling you would dive right into that, dude.
Oh yeah, that was a classic. It came out, and I don't know where it went, but I was hoping it was going to come back.
Oh, okay. So, in the chat we have Mitchell Freeman. He says that he wants to see how this Skyrim remaster looks. So basically, he's stating what Twitter is saying, and that's pretty much Bethesda has this, and they're gonna show it. I do know there are a lot of Skyrim fans out there. Even Oh Snaps can tell you the 10-year-old Tyler loves Skyrim as well.
Obsessed with Skyrim.
And of course, I'm glad it's the console version, so this way there isn't any naked mods that he can get into.
Yes. Hey, he's almost 11. It's a big change for him.
Now, Snaps, like with Bethesda, you heard Foos with the Doom DLC, stuff like that. They're known for Fallout. You might see some Fallout there. Is there anything that you're like hyped to see when it comes to this conference?
Well, I mean, Bethesda's already had a pretty incredible year. I really want to see more of Prey 2. I only seen minimal stuff on it, so I'm really excited to see more of that. And like Fu said, it's probably going to be some DLC for Doom and Fallout 4. And I don't know, Fallout 4 seems like they have something crazy going on behind the scenes that we don't know about yet. So the update earlier with the HoloLens glasses and stuff like that, I'm curious to see if they're going to do anything on that.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, Oh Snap, she loves to do research into kind of like, I guess you could say, the technical aspects. She tries to find a different angle, and she has found a lot of like patents from Microsoft that that deal with a lot of things. And then there was, what was it, a screenshot where
Yeah, earlier image surfaced and it was pretty like mysterious looking. It did have. It said it was available for like it was an Xbox One screenshot, and it said something about for PC, the Kinect, HoloLens, and something else,
Hmm.
tablet or something.
see, so that's kind of crazy right there. What's going on, Johnny? Of course we missed you, Johnny. Glad you can make it. I'm really excited. If you didn't hear what we were talking about in the beginning, uh, my whole thing is Prey 2. I want to see Prey 2. I know a lot of people are excited for Skyrim, but if I don't see Prey 2, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might start throwing stuff out the window. Kind of like the Jamie Moran thing when it came to Mass Effect. Um, when let's talk about my favorite Bethesda subject here, which is Prey. Okay. Now, did any of you guys play the first Prey?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
360, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did early on.
Yeah. I mean,
One of
it
the
was
first games I
a
bought.
very early title.
Oh, yeah.
What did you guys think about the first one?
Oh, it was. I thought it was awesome. It was different, you know.
Hmm.
That going up into space and seeing the way that they had the ship and all the different things that an alien spaceship would look like.
Yeah.
It
Where
really
you didn't
made
really
it
know
look
which
like
way
that.
was up. You
Right.
remember the paths? You can like walk up the walls and stuff like
Hmm.
that, and path.
They
Really
had
cool.
the little door that would open like on Duke Nukem, the little butthole door.
All right. Well, that's not maybe my favorite thing about the game, but Don, you said you played it as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was a while ago, but yeah, I did play it. I wasn't, honestly, I wasn't too, it didn't sink its hooks into me, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Back then, so I tried a couple, and then I kind of moved on because there's so much going on with the 360 early on around that time. A lot of games were coming in maturity, so I just kind of skipped over it. I mean, I tried it and then like, this one's not for me, and then moved on. But it was definitely a pretty unique game. I think it was kind of a game ahead of its time, and a lot of the ideas weren't very fully fleshed out at the time.
Yeah. I
So
mean, it was a young system. Of course, uh, the developers, they were just learning how to kind of grasp the hardware and deal with that as well. So I mean, it's just like the beginning of any console generation. It wasn't the sharpest looking game. I think it was Mitchell in the chat. He said he never played Prey, but if it becomes backwards compatible, he'll try it. Now, Mitchell, I do want to warn you. This is an early 360 game, so the graphics don't look that great. You have to get kind of immersed in the world. Um, Yo, I gotta say, the first Prey, it had me from the beginning. All right, when I was in the bar in the desert, and then all of a sudden, basically the shit hit the fan. There was reports coming on the news, and all of a sudden the TV goes staticky. The ceiling all of a sudden kind of evaporates, and there's like this ship hovering over the bar. Had me right then and there.
Mhm.
Now with Prey 2, it's not really like that. It's more of that, like, I guess the character you were. Um, I don't want to say it like was spoiling in case anybody does go back and try the first one, but it's like an alien bounty hunter game, and they have different contracts and stuff like that, and it's definitely a change from the first one. We'll start with Foos. Foos, do you think that would be a welcome change, as opposed to like that storyline that was in the first one?
Yeah, something fresh and new would be cool. Um, I mean, what can you do after you take the man's woman and
Yeah, he goes all out for that
that's
lady too.
yeah. So you might as well do something different.
All right. Um, for some reason, I don't know what's going on here. If it's supposed to be on right now,
It is.
I'm watching. I guess it's the beginning of it.
Yeah, the pre-show they already showed a bunch of stuff
There
for
it is.
Fallout.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
I was
did.
watching the official Twitch channel. I figured
I'm
they know
Bethesda.
their infrastructure and stuff like that. Oh, has there been a Sessler sighting?
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my goodness.
he's doing the whole thing. It's just this is his deal.
I got you. Do you think people miss him in gaming media now?
I do compared to all the other nonsense that's going on.
No doubt. It's funny.
It's,
People hated him when he was there, and now they're. I'm not saying you per se, but now a lot of people miss him and wish he was back.
yeah, I
Morgan
always
Webb.
liked him.
Mitchell Freeman's got a thing for Morgan Webb, I guess. I got you, man.
For some reason, your live streams keep saying a walkthrough of something or other.
That's weird because like
First
people that are in
anniversary.
here right now, it does say Bethesda conference and live reaction next
Yes.
E3 2016. Um, I have it all set up. I just sometimes it might take a little bit for YouTube to catch up to me, I guess.
YouTube hates you.
Yes. My son just came in. I guess I forgot to tell him that EA access is free for a few days. Okay.
I gotta refresh. I don't know if it's my page that's freezing up or what.
Chicken spaghetti. What's going on, chicken?
Again.
Yo, chicken. What are you looking forward to the most with this Bethesda conference, man? Hit up the chat. Let me know. I definitely want to hear what you have to say. All right. Well, with Mitchell and Prey One, he doesn't mind the old school graphics. Dude, if you don't mind old school graphics and you can still get immersed in a game, if that compat, yo, definitely try it out. It is a blast. Beastfire! Hold on. Beastfire is in the chat, so I gotta talk like this now. All right, guys. Do I sound good? White berry white? No? Yes? All right, so we got a card game going on here.
Sessler's flirting with that girl.
Sessler's always flirting, man.
What
Sessler
a
flirts with
stud.
himself in the mirror. It's funny. Uh,
Yeah.
are any of you into like card video games like this?
I
No.
couldn't tell
Nope,
you how to
can't
do
do
one of
it.
these. Nah.
I tried when they had magic on the X1, but I couldn't get into it. I was like, what the hell am I doing?
Hmm. New Elder Scrolls. Yeah, chicken. I want to see a new Elder Scrolls. All right. I know a lot of people are pumped for a remake, but even if you give me some type of teaser about the next like installment of Elder Scrolls, I'll actually be happy for that as well. Very good point, chicken. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see like at least a teaser of the next iteration of Elder Scrolls?
Man, that's what their audience wants. They want the new Elder Scrolls, regardless if they want a remake or not. They still want the new stuff because there's so much of that world that apparently they need to explore, and they
Yeah,
only tapped into a little portion of it. You know what I mean? So
I got you. So for all you people out there that love like the card games and stuff like that, you have Elder Scrolls Legends. Um, Yo, as usual in the chat, if you like what you're seeing, you like that card game, let us know. Because it doesn't seem that this panel right now, we're not really into those card games and stuff. So if you're excited about that, okay, chicken's like not at all.
he's like, I'm playing
Thank
solitaire right now on
You
my
the
computer.
man.
Yeah. He's like, man, I'm more of a minesweeper guy. Um, just to let you guys know, I am downing coffee. I haven't done a stream this late ever, so I'm really excited about tonight.
It's gonna be another year before that happens.
I know. Yo, chicken's crazy. He's like even if it's a black screen and a six pops up, he'll be happy when he's talking like the next Elder Scrolls. I don't know about that, but I'm kind of with you there, man. I'm kind of with you.
I can respect that.
Uh oh. All right. See, I thought the conference was going to start at this point in time. It looks like it's the build up, like the half hour before it.
They're delaying it. They're just kind of like holding everything off when they get people seated. They're just stalling.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
check
agree
her
with you.
out.
Hardest core.
Yo, Johnny's like Uno is the best card game. I definitely gotta agree with you there, man. Dude, I was a big fan on the 360 of World Series of Poker. I actually really liked playing that game. And I think oh snaps, we used to play it together. It was free, right?
Yes, I believe so. I think I had microtransactions.
Yeah, which I never bought. Um, but I think I like that card game the best. The World Series of Poker. If they ever bring that back, I'd be very happy.
So,
Yo,
so
Fustan, are you checking out the chat right now? Like, yo,
dude, I'm checking out Twitch. There's more There's just as interesting stuff going on there with.
Wow, he said more interesting.
No, I wasn't saying. I was going to, but I didn't. But good old Phil has got his arms around one of the Bethesda guys, and it says he's pretty excited for it. So I'm like, huh. I wonder if he's
huh?
gonna even show up there.
I don't think so. You got to remember when it comes to like Phil Spencer, Mikey Barra, all that they're gamers. All right. I know not a lot of people are used to having people that like head these things as their actual gamers, and I think they're just as excited. Like Phil Spencer, Mikey Barra, I think they're just as excited as we are about E3. Uh, kind of, you see what I'm
Well,
saying? Like they,
wasn't Prey only on the Xbox
ooh,
360?
yeah, it
So,
was. It was. Oh, dude, don't get me pumped. Oh, here we go.
oh,
Something we didn't even talk about. Elder Scrolls Hangman. Yo, Beastfire, you are the man.
He's
Yo,
on fire.
this is the same thing we saw last year though.
Disorder.
Dishonored.
I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of
Dishonored.
Dishonored
Yeah.
anyway.
But it's the same. It's the exact same
Ew.
kind of like cutscene CGI type thing that we saw
Yeah.
last
All
year.
this stuff is recycled. It's all the small stuff like leading up to the big show.
Well, when I saw that mask go into the water, I thought like we were seeing something new. I thought they were just gonna go straight off with a game like really hit us right there. You know. But Beastfire, be prepared for the complete line of Elder Scrolls games you used to play in middle school. I think it's gonna come out sometime next year, man. Be ready for that. Dude, he said tic tac toe. He said hangman. We need paper football. Elder Scrolls paper football.
Yes.
I'll beat you, lady. I already know. I am a paper football
You
pro.
guys heard it live. He will beat me. Wife beater.
Oh no no. You had to bring it there.
Why not?
Why not? This wouldn't be a live stream without my wife at some point in time saying your mom, just to let you know. So wait for it, guys. Oh shoot!
Weren't those the things
That
from
looks
Destiny?
cool.
Yo, I am really excited with the chat. Yo, we got a bunch of really awesome people, and my brother from another mother
Hothead.
just stopped in. You might know him as the POTHEAD gamer, but I just call him Inf. What's going on, Inf? I spell it out because I'm trying to be a little more PC here. Uh oh.
Shut up.
Uh oh. My thing froze already. Hold on.
Yeah, mine just froze too.
Come on now. I'm not getting the little circles here. Yeah, Chris, they showed this last year. I don't know if this is like the half-hour build-up before it. Oh, there we go. It kicked in. And
November 11th,
November 11th, what?
we can play that on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox One.
This thing's freezing up. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna quit it out and go right back into it. You guys get to see my dashboard again. Isn't that awesome?
No.
Hey, I have
Sorry,
a really
mine's want to
cool.
know.
Mine is like retro, Battletoads like coolness. Okay. You can't mess with that. There we go, Bethesda. Sorry, guys. Twitch, it does definitely act up from time to time. Splits, man. You know my name. It's Xbot. Man, you're letting everybody know my past name.
Actually, your Xbox actually still says splits.
Ooh.
Sorry.
I could tell you what that is, but we'll go into that later.
You're gonna need to change your name to Cortana448 so people's Xbox don't get messed up
just gotta-
in the next couple months.
I just gotta lose a couple pounds and paint myself blue. Lose a couple pounds in some areas, gain some in others, and then I'll be all set. Yeah, you didn't expect that answer, did you?
You don't want to see that answer, just so
I'm
you know.
watching the show.
Yo, no doubt, chicken. Yo, when it comes, I know this is a big time for all YouTubers, podcasters, and everything. I know everybody. There's a bunch of people doing so much stuff, and we're all one community. So like, yeah, definitely go back and forth, do what you got to do. I'm gonna check out their live stream after this one is over.
Honestly, thanks for just taking the time, man.
Yeah, definitely.
All the stuff that's going on with everybody.
About to start.
Fingers crossed. Open up with Brink 2.
Okay, we saw the EA conference and everything like that. Does everybody agree Adam Sessler looks like he's dressed the most comfortable out of anybody we've seen so far?
Why are we making comments on that?
Dude, I'm all about psychology and stuff like that as well. Trust me.
You think it's all about the pink tie?
Definitely the pink
It
tie.
could
He is
be,
very
yeah.
secure. Hold on.
She got the red dress.
Yo, the Don, he's in his dream right now with what he's seeing. What?
Yeah.
What?
my dreams are PG, dude.
Quake?
That's what it is.
Quake.
MS-DOS.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, didn't I call this in our predictions? And you told me Quake wasn't part of their thing?
Oh, snap.
I don't remember that, sir.
We'll have to go back just to make sure I'm not fuzzy. I think I'm
It
rolled over.
says your connection sucks balls, splits.
Oh, it does. Dude, I'm looking at the stream right now. It looks fine to me. I think he's just messing with me. Let me see about my CPU usage just to make sure. It's only
This
two.
looks insane.
It's not gameplay though. I want to see gameplay.
You'll see gameplay when it comes out.
Oh, you shut up, lady. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry,
Your
guys.
mom.
Ooh.
But it's not gameplay.
Not for anything. That guy at the end looked like Doomslayer without the visor.
This stage looked much better than EA.
Yeah, definitely.
It looked much better like before it even started. I was like, wow.
You know, Inf, that could be your connection, man. Oh.
He's at the hospital. Very well, maybe.
The display's like half a dome on their stage.
There we go. Let's see if that'll help out.
Quake also became a pioneer for esports, and 20 years later, Quake is still played in tournaments across the globe. The biggest of those tournaments is our very own annual gathering, QuakeCon, which will attract this August tens of thousands of people to Dallas. As a co-designer of the original game, I'm extremely proud and excited to be standing here today to announce the next chapter of this great game, Quake Champions.
What? Wow.
Quake Champions is a competitive arena-style first-person shooter for the PC.
Oh, for the PC.
Ah.
For the PC.
Yeah, that just killed me right there.
Not me, because I'm eventually getting my gaming PC.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Breaking news. I guess Oh Snaps is getting a gaming PC.
The one I built was like $2,600. I can't afford that. Pat says the volume is low.
Everybody in the chat, you can't really hear it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I left it low for the beginning.
Fucking A. Get it right.
Just telling everybody in the chat to turn up their volumes.
Quake Champions also taps into another hallmark of the franchise.
Don't make me do some car sounds.
And badass characters.
Yeah, some V6.
A diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities, allowing you to fight the way that you want. And you know that it has a long tradition of supporting competitive tournaments, and that continues with Quake Champions. The game is designed for world-class esports play at every level, from the world's greatest Quake players to anyone willing to test their skills in the arena. So as part of the launch plan,
I was really excited until they said
Bethesda
PC.
will be supporting and expanding
Maybe Windows 10
competitive
will end
tournaments
up
and
getting it.
leagues beyond QuakeCon, and we'll have
Really?
more to
Really,
share about
Enf?
that in the coming months. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into our newest game. Join us at QuakeCon in August, and we'll have even more to talk about. And now,
Oh
please
Snaps
join
is
me
right.
in welcoming Bethesda's Global Vice President of PR and Marketing, Pete Hines.
Uh-oh.
I don't even want to see this no more.
Why? Just because of the PC thing? What? Yo, hit up the chat. Yo, guys, what do you think about the PC Quake? Do you think it'll eventually come to console?
Thank you, Tim.
Let us know.
We have even more to show.
Let's look at the game
Quake
first.
Champions, this August
See.
at QuakeCon. It's right there in the name. How would we not have our new Quake game at Quake?
It's going to be Windows 10.
I swear I saw
Right now,
Southbound in
we're
the
not at
audience here.
QuakeCon. We're at E3, the biggest week in gaming.
Probably.
And this is the Bethesda E3 show.
Southbound has a black hat with a white Xbox symbol on it. Like
Okay, it wasn't him. It was just a bald head.
Oh, he might have taken it off.
So welcome.
You just
To
said that, and
everyone here
South
with
just
me
went
and to the
online.
millions of you watching online around the world, thank you for joining us. We planned this showcase just like we make all of our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year for Bethesda, one of the biggest in our many years of making games. So let me mention just a few highlights. The Elder Scrolls Online was released
I
on
think they're gonna do
console
DLC
and became
stuff
one of
right
the
now.
best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year. We launched Fallout Shelter, the very first mobile game from Bethesda Game Studios, and it became an instant hit.
Tyler
and winner of
is
multiple
hooked on that
Mobile
game.
of the Year
Fallout
awards.
Shelter?
I liked
my
it. I played
goodness.
it for a little while.
In November, Fallout 4 was one of the biggest launches in
Uh-oh.
the industry.
That's Anchorman's wife right there, Fallout 4.
So you've heard of it. Good. And won numerous
I
Game of
swear.
the Year awards, including at DICE and again at the BAFTA Awards. And now Fallout 4 is bringing user mods to Xbox
Yes.
One and soon to PS4 in a way that's never been seen before. And just last month, the new Doom was released to rave reviews.
Here comes your DLC Xbox.
Yeah.
Now, the
I laughed
original
and
almost
coughed.
single-handedly popularized first-person shooter games, and
Doom
now
is
you have a new Doom game, faithful to its legacy.
One of the
with some
top
best
games
graphics
this
and
year so
gameplay
far.
ever. And millions of fans
not
have been
the.
enjoying the fast-paced action and creating and sharing mods using SnapMap. The response to all
Yo,
of these
Inf,
games
we're like
has been
right in
amazing,
between kind of
and
New
your
Haven and
enthusiasm
Norwalk,
and
man. We
support
definitely
for
got to
us
meet up.
has encouraged us to go even bigger. You just heard about our new Quake game. Let's see what else we have planned for you guys. At last year's showcase, I told you about the Elder Scrolls Legends, a free-to-play collectible card game. Now, as I said last year, I am a huge fan of these games. I play them a lot. So this is a game I'm particularly excited about. Legends provides a
glad
very
he is.
deep strategy experience through both.
No. It just froze. Are you guys watching? Is it continued on
Yeah,
yours?
it froze
Yeah.
on me too.
I'm seeing it right now.
All right,
single
there we
and
go.
multiplayer modes, beginning with the campaign, complete
I
with
think this was
compelling- A little
them.
more as we take a look at the campaigns.
It's not
That
me,
stage is insane that they have there.
They only have 327,000 people watching, so
Breaking
Yeah, I
the
know,
internet.
right? That's no strain at all.
The Elder Scrolls show us what was
Uh-oh.
and what yet will be. And they have revealed much to me.
Spare us your stories, old man, unless they can sharpen spears. Our war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack. We must prepare for battle.
We should go, Kellen. We have the scroll we came for. And this one smells blood in the wind.
and I got a black screen on
Words yet to
Twitch.
speak here. Stories can do surprising things.
I'm straight. I got it
Whether
going
they are
now.
true or
It's-
not.
Yeah, I just got a black screen too.
Oh, it just got a black screen.
So 327,000 people freezing it up.
Somebody told me to try YouTube. Who was it that said use YouTube?
I've been using it right now.
That's why I'm switching over right now. You guys are gonna see me doing it in action because let's see.
Justin just came over and asked me if the conference went out too, so it must have been Twitch.
Bethesda 2016. Live now. Let's see how this works, guys. Of course, we're gonna get
Pie
commercial about Montana. No, we'll skip that. All right, there we go, guys.
Who changed the
Yo,
very
thank you,
course
Inf.
of history.
This should be
Come
cool.
on, nothing decent, man.
Yay, Legends. Legends. For anybody who likes card games like that, yo, no doubt. I hope you're excited for it. Just not
When Legends
my
begins,
thing.
you're set on a path to discover the world of the Elder Scrolls in a way you haven't seen before. The choices you make define your approach and unlock all the depth the game has to offer. A two-lane battlefield provides more variety and strategic depth. Players make decisions that change the cards they want to improve
What about
or add
Windows
to their
Phone?
decks. And we offer a full single-player campaign as well as
Unfortunately, it
multiple
doesn't
ways
exist
to
for a lot
play
of
against
people.
AI or other players in both
This is starting to
battle
concern
and
me a little
arena
bit.
modes.
There's been a
Now, we
little
began public
time
beta
on this
testing
card
in
game
April, and
here.
so far the feedback
Beautiful
from the people who've
stage,
been
but
playing
it's
has
just
been
boring
terrific.
still.
To celebrate E3
They,
this week, we'll be
they have
letting
to
even
get, they have
more
to
of
cover all
you
their
into the
bases,
beta
though.
to
You know what I
start
mean?
playing.
You
Yeah.
give
If you
everything
haven't
its
signed
time.
up yet, just visit Bethesda.net, create an account, and
Well,
sign
they are
up,
very
and be
expansive
sure
in
to
their
keep an
games.
eye on your email.
So
Absolutely.
Also tonight, we're very pleased to announce that in addition to PC and iPad, Legends will be coming to iPhone.
It's weird
Mac,
because they have to
and
spend time
Android
on stuff like
tablets
that,
and
but people
phones
like
later
us,
this
did you
year.
see that skyline just pop up out of nowhere?
yeah.
That was awesome.
As I said, I'm very excited about Legends as it brings together an award-winning franchise that I love
Oh,
and a new
shoot,
genre.
Robin Hood.
And whether you're a veteran strategy card fan or have never played a game before, it's a game we think you'll all really enjoy.
We're still talking
And
about
now,
this, aren't
so
we?
long as we're on the topic of Legends, let's take a look at what the team at Bethesda Game Studio has been hard at work on.
Oh my god, guys, what?
Welcome here to Bethesda Game Studios. It's amazing to think it has only been a year since you first heard about Fallout 4 at this very event. And thanks to you, it became not just our most popular game ever, but one of the industries. It has simply
all the
blown us
mods.
away, and we're incredibly blessed to have fans like you. Seeing what you've created, not just in the main game with the add-ons and of course
Yeah, it's
mods,
crazy.
it is just incredible. And we're not
Nope.
done yet. We're excited to show you what's coming next for
Oh,
Fallout 4.
nice.
More DLC, lads. Oh, 4.
All right, we're not on the official stream here.
4 add-ons. Weapon Max. Oh, look at that.
Build your own vault.
Shooting machine.
Twitch is reloading again.
Next week as well. What the?
I grabbed somebody else's stream. I can hear their voice in
Vault
here.
tech.
That's not good. But I don't want to stop while they're showing
Make
stuff.
our own vault. Build your own vault. Oh my god, you're kidding me.
No, we're not kidding you guys.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yo, how do you do
Very
that?
It's freaking awesome. We
Does,
have a
does,
special-
that,
we have a
does that
special
fall
guest.
under fair use?
I thought that shelter.
Fair use, fair use.
What? Oh come on, July. Oh, it's decent.
New cohort.
I just don't want to. I don't want to back out yet while this stuff like people talk, and I'll switch it up.
Oh, we'll carry it. Just make the switch right now.
Oh, there's that Fallout shelter.
Yeah, this is all stuff that people.
I wish they would actually have that on X1. I would totally play it.
What?
Fallout
Or on
shelter?
like the Windows 10.
It's a good little time killer.
Wasteland.
Of course, we didn't just announce
Yeah.
Fallout 4 last year.
We don't have
also
Android
announced
though,
and
so
released
we have nothing.
Fallout Shelter, which
Cool.
Alright,
Open content for this.
By Bethesda. There we go. There we go, guys.
we hope you're as excited as we
Yeah,
are
I was
about
jacking
all of the
somebody
stuff
else's
coming to
stream.
Fallout. We want to thank you again, not just for your support over the last year. but
Somebody
your
come
support
over
of
here
our
and
whole
slap
studio
Xbot, please.
over the
I
last
do what I can, man. I do what I can.
Between the cars
There is something
blasting
else,
and the
though,
speakers
that
and
you've been
that.
asking us about, and yes, we've been working.
Yo, it's funny. We have Fallout 4 in the house. Justin, our soon-to-be 13-year-old. He has the game.
PlayStation 3.
Remaster.
Yep.
So that's
Here you go,
Skyrim.
guys.
It's basically
Wow.
they're taking the PC port and putting it on the newer hardware.
Like remastered,
raise.
remaster, please.
Look at those mushrooms.
Everything they said on Twitter is right in front of us right now.
No, I honestly never played Skyrim, so this maybe give me a reason to go revisit it.
There you go, guys. What do you think about the Skyrim?
Ladies and gentlemen,
It looked good.
That's way good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You know, I mean, I ain't got the time for them, but I did play Skyrim for a little while. So
I'm with Fusky. You know I don't have the time for it, but I want to. I actually started playing something of that.
Hi everyone, I'm very excited to
Like
be here
Talk about
tonight.
the thing you
6
want
months
to
ago.
Studios,
all right,
the
you know what I mean?
Dishonored.
What's up, Don?
yeah,
It's one of those things you
Our
want to be lost in
passion
the
is for a
world.
very specific kind of
Yeah.
game. First
You don't want to be on
first
party
fight
chat or
with
anything
the
like that.
with the
Our
dragon
games
is
blend
awesome, dude.
narration and simulation in a way that makes every player's
Battlefield 1,
experience
Elder
different.
Scrolls, and Witcher 3.
Where players can improvise and where choices have consequence. Our games encourage replay in order to try different playstyles so that players are free to play their own way. In 2012, we released Dishonored. We were thrilled that the game was so well received by the gamers and the critics all around the world. That was like one of the best feelings for us developers. After that launch, my friend and director Harvey Smith took the lead on Dishonored 2, so he went to France in Lyon and worked with the team over there. Meanwhile, I have been busy
I
in
am
Austin
interested
working
in seeing
on
Dishonored
something
2,
else
definitely.
with the team in Austin. And tonight, I have a surprise for you. I'm going to reveal what that surprise is in a minute. It's a new game built on the values that are so dear to Arcane. It's another first-person immersive game set in a dangerous universe. Only this time, we've added a psychological thrill. Here is the world's first look at what we've been up to.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Someone's
You have a
echoing.
9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no duration set for this meeting. There is a 3 p.m. meeting in TranStar Conference Room A to greenlight research and development plans.
Babe, you're the one showing up, though.
Please confirm your attendance prior to arrival.
Are you watching it on PC again?
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th.
It's Groundhog
2032.
Day, and
You
all
have
my
a
sounds
9
are
a.m.
off.
appointment
So
with
hot.
Alex in his office.
What in the world?
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Good morning, Morgan. Looks like we have some tests to run through today.
This looks
Oh, that looks sweet.
This isn't what it looks like. That's not gameplay.
What the hell is this?
I'm captive.
Looks cool though. Interesting.
Robin Hood has a question for you, Xbot. Mitchell Freeman says, "Holy shit!" Chicken Spaghetti says, "Wow."
Yeah, yo, this looks insane.
You
I don't
guys
think
are
it's
great.
gameplay.
Good morning, Morgan.
Robin Hood, that's hard, man.
You're not going to like
That is
what I have to say next.
a hard question. Let's get through this at first, and then I'll definitely answer it for you. Pray! Oh! What? Oh my
I was gonna
goodness!
say, I wonder if that's prey.
Oh my goodness!
Dude, that's a
I
big
wish I
departure
would've-
from what it was before.
You awaken
Yeah!
aboard Talos
That
1,
looked awesome.
a very special space station. It is
That
year
really did.
2032. You
Oh
are the
my
key
goodness.
Sorry, I
subject
know
of
I
an
say awesome
experiment
a lot.
meant
I
to
am- I-
alter humanity forever.
Wow.
Things
I
have
say
gone
awesome
wrong,
all the
of
time, but
course.
I'm
Oh,
awesome.
dude.
The space station has been overrun by an alien threat.
They
and you
did
are now
it.
being hunted. As you dig into the dark
They officially
secrets of
beat
Talos
EA.
Yeah,
1
they
and your own
they
past,
just slapped
you
him
must
up real
survive
hard.
using all the
Like,
tools
yeah,
at your
what are you
disposal
doing being
on
here
board
on
the station.
Sunday?
Your wits, weapons, and mind-bending abilities. Prey will be available next
You're
year on
ridiculous.
Xbox One, PS4, and PC. We'll have more to show
Hey,
at the
I
QuakeCon, so
didn't
be
do
sure
it.
to join us there. Thank you.
Bethesda did.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom.
Yo,
and
Chicken,
Software.
what did you
Last
think of?
month,
Yo,
we
guys,
had the
everybody in the
privilege of
chat,
releasing
what
one of
did
the
you
most
think
iconic
about
titles in our
that?
industry
I don't
to
think that was
fans around the
gameplay though.
world. We
I think
challenged
that was just
ourselves
kind
to
of
ensure Doom lived up to its
something to
incredible
look
legacy,
similar
and
to
we thank
gameplay.
you,
Because if that's
our
gameplay,
fans,
that blows
for making the Doom
everything
launch such a
out of the
tremendous
water
success.
visually.
It's been amazing to watch and hear from the millions of players
Hey, there's new
enjoying
hard.
the many aspects of the game. From those of you gunning
What's up,
for
Don?
the perfect run
That
through the
is
campaign,
quite true.
On that alone, I'll
There's
see
new
five
hardware around the
multiplayer.
corner. You never know.
continue
That
to
is true.
inspire our team.
Oh my goodness.
Last year, we told you we wanted to put the power of creation
Can you
in
imagine
the
that
hands
as
of
a
I thought how
Scorpio
you woke
launch?
up like
Doom Snap,
multiple times.
allowing for an endless stream of new gameplay.
Nasty.
And in the coming months, we're excited to be supporting Doom Snap Map with free updates and even more ways to play.
That was
We'll be
crazy.
delivering
But
new construction
Robin Hood, in
modules,
terms of what
including
you
hell
should get,
visual themes, as well
I
as
don't
new
suggest
props,
going out and getting a
objects,
system
weapons,
tomorrow.
and items.
Wait until
creators can look
after
forward to
the
new logic
Microsoft
options and functionality,
conference, which
like
is
the
at
ability to create true single-player
12:30
experiences
in the
with
afternoon
features
tomorrow. We're
like the
actually going to be
popular
live
weapon
streaming
wheel
then,
found in the campaign.
and kind of
And
see
again,
what
throughout the year,
the
every
future is with
SnapMap feature
consoles.
and
I mean,
update
I
is
kind of
free
know.
for
I don't want
every
to
player.
like spoil it for everybody.
Multiplayer, next month
But
we'll release 2 new
just kind of
modes,
stay tuned on
including
that.
a uniquely
Like
Doom
I said, I don't
variant
think
of
you're going
one
to grab
flag
one
CTF
tomorrow. So
called Exodus.
if you were going to
as
grab
well
one
as an
tomorrow,
all-new
I would say the
multi-zone
Elite
capture and
console,
hold mode
hands down.
called Sector. Later this summer, we'll turn up the heat with the release of 3 free-for-all modes, including
All the
classic
talk though, it's good to
deathmatch.
hold up.
These modes will be free to all players and playable on any existing or
Oh,
future
yeah.
maps. Also next month, fans can look forward to our first premium Doom DLC pack, Unto the Evil. The first DLC pack includes 3 new multiplayer maps, Offering, Cataclysm, and
That looks
Ritual.
beautiful.
A new playable demon called the Harvester. A new gun.
Dude, I need to do the
equipment item,
campaign on Doom
armor
again.
sets,
That was a
taunts,
good game.
and more.
Yeah.
With just a month past since our launch, we hope you've only scratched the surface of fun we packed into the game. And we can't wait to give you even more ways to compete, create, play, and fight like hell. Thank you.
Wow. I absolutely love Doom. As long as they keep saying this DLC
Wow,
is
ton of great
multiplayer,
stuff
though,
there
I have no
for
problem
everyone that's
not
enjoying
buying
Doom.
a
And again,
single
we
one
thank
of them.
you, the fans, for making it such a hit. Doom has received near universal acclaim from critics and players alike.
Dude,
for
it's such a
its
tough
fast
space to
combat,
compete in,
over-the-top demons,
the
and
multiplayer
amazing graphics,
space.
everything that it is known for.
Yeah,
Now,
when it comes
it
to
is
first-person
also known as
shooter,
a longtime
online
supporter of
multiplayer, you guys
shareware,
already know
or for
what I
you
play.
youngsters in the audience,
and there's
that's what
nothing
us old
that's
guys used to
taking
call a
that
demo.
off of the #1 spot.
Oh,
And
don't believe him. I haven't
tradition,
seen
we've
him on
decided
that
to
game in a
offer
couple
anyone that hasn't
days.
checked out
True
Doom's
story.
amazing gameplay a chance to do it for free.
But see what
Starting
had
tonight,
happened
you can download
was
and play the first level of Doom on Steam, PS4, or Xbox
Dude, I think
One.
No,
for
we were
free.
verifying your hours on that game on the game party chat night.
Now, this
for
offer is
checking
only
up your
good this
stats,
week,
actually.
but we want everyone
Oh,
to have
wow.
a chance to see why Doom is one of the highest rated shooters ever. So if you love super intense action or you just want to experience state-of-the-art gaming, go download Doom and fight like hell on us. We think you'll see what everyone else is talking about. Now, let's shift from Demons of Hell to Daedric Princes and Secret Assassin cults.
That's pretty
Please
cool.
welcome
They
from
just give the
ZeniMax
game
Online
away for a
Studios,
day
the
or
Elder
something like
Scrolls
that?
Online
For a
game
week, I
director,
think.
Matt Firer. Matt?
Really? Is this...
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what was going on.
Said free for this week only on us. Basically a trial, so people can test it.
This week is
Nice.
the one-year anniversary of the launch
If that's
of
the
the
case,
Elder Scrolls
everybody
Online on
who
Xbox
doesn't
One
have
and
Doom,
PlayStation
go out
4.
there, download it.
Because we were launching the game
play
this
the
time last
crap
year, I
out
was
of
a
that
little
game,
busy
you
and
know?
I wasn't able to be here in person. But I made sure I was here this year to tell
I wonder if it's just
everyone what's been
multiplayer
happening with the
they're
Elder
allowing you to
Scrolls Online.
download or the whole game.
From the console launch last June to the release of 3
multiplayer,
critically acclaimed
it's more or
DLC
less
game
up to you
packs
to
during the
decide.
year, all of us at ZeniMax Online have been really, really busy. But before I go any further, I want to take a moment and thank all of our fans for your support, your
Online.
enthusiasm,
Chicken
and your
said so.
feedback. We take it really seriously, and we continue to work to improve the game. And based on the response, you like the changes.
3 people.
Elder Scrolls Online was named Best MMOG of 2015, was one of the best-selling games of the year of any kind, and now supports a highly engaged community of over 7 million of you. who have been exploring this enormous world of Tamriel.
There's definitely a lot more
Let's take a look
energy
at
in
some of
this
the
conference
highlights from
than
the Elder
EA's,
Scrolls
to be
Online
honest with
from
you.
launch onward.
Ooh. Oh, here we go, numbers. Get 13 billion quests completed. Oh, that looked cool.
My brother-in-law plays the crap out of this game.
I completed 2 quests.
Aww.
Dude. Virtual Crab Simulator.
I was gonna say, those crabs are gonna like group together, form an alliance, and come after everybody.
Dude, that crab gameplay just grabbed me right there. That's.
You want to kill crabs, huh?
I mean, who really likes crabs? Let's be honest.
I don't know where this conversation's going right now, guys.
Yeah. You guys might want to just cut it off.
Like that snake's head right there. Oh!
Oh!
And growing.
That looks cool.
Dave, I think that was the game you started getting into online.
Yeah, it actually
the Elder
is.
Scrolls Online community is having a lot of fun playing the game, and our player community is still growing.
Do you have to have a subscription for that and
I'm
live?
very happy to announce that on June 23rd, we'll be expanding
no, I think they took
internationally
care of
by
that
launching
before
Elder
it
Scrolls
came out.
Online in Japan. We look forward
I
to
don't think you
welcoming these fellow
necessarily need
adventurers
a
to the
live
exciting world of
subscription to play the
Tamriel.
game.
And for everyone who plays, we have a lot more great content on the way. For me, one of my favorite moments
He's
in
so
any
nervous
RPG
he's
ever
using his hands
was the Dark
awkwardly.
Brotherhood quest in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. It was
Is
packed
he going
full of
jazz hands?
assassination and intrigue,
No,
and
I
like
can
me,
see
fans
it,
everywhere
though.
loved
He's
it.
going like Ricky
So
Bobby
I'm
with it. Like,
particularly
I don't know
excited
what
for
to
the
do with
launch
my
of the Dark
hands.
Brotherhood DLC game pack on Xbox One and PlayStation 4
Like, I
this
didn't
Tuesday.
notice it before.
In the Dark Brotherhood DLC, you'll travel to another location from Oblivion, the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil. The Dark Brotherhood has a appropriately dark storyline full of intrigue
Oh,
and
really,
mystery,
Robin Hood? They're
and
evil
brings
crabs,
all new
huh?
repeatable quest gameplay to ESO.
Have you ever
So,
sat down
please
and talked to
enjoy
him
the
for a while? Maybe
worldwide
they're just
debut of the
misunderstood
Dark
crabs.
Brotherhood DLC launch
He
trailer.
like crabs are evil and so
All
are chickens.
crabs are evil.
Sweet mother.
Oh, chicken's a part of the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim.
Send your child
I don't know, man.
unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. This is the Black Sacrament, Initiate.
This conference is already 10 times more entertaining than EA. Oh my goodness.
Now go, assassin. Take your blade into the night. Be rewarded for your
It's funny we say that, but man, so far I've only been more interested in the EA games than I have than this one. But this conference just flows better, and
They're just presenting it better.
Yeah.
Welcome, Initiate, to the Dark Brotherhood.
Uh-oh.
And
That's
know
Chicken's
this.
blade right there. Right, Chicken? You got that blade?
No one is safe. Especially from us.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me.
Woo. Oh my goodness.
Our PC players
They know
are
how
already
to
having
do a
fun
trailer,
sneaking
let me
around
tell you.
Tamriel and learning more
Yeah.
about this mysterious group. And we can't wait to see what happens when our console players get to experience the Dark Brotherhood this week. But that's not all. A core philosophy in the Elder Scrolls Online is to constantly make the game better.
Looks like
Since
Chicken and
launch,
Robin
we've
Hood have
regularly
something in
been adding
common here.
innovative features such as the justice system and the champion system. And
Did
we're
they
about
make
to
a
make another
connection?
game changer. Tonight, we're announcing One
Elder
Tamriel,
Scrolls
marking
connection,
another
for
major
sure.
evolution of gameplay in the Elder Scrolls Online. With One Tamriel, all characters will be automatically leveled to content in the world, allowing them to freely group with anyone they want, and also to explore the vast world of Tamriel with no level
Really?
restrictions. This means This means all content barriers are gone and there are no restrictions on alliances or questing. From the moment you get out of the tutorial, the entire game world is open for you to explore freely. You can go wherever you want and play with whomever you want. This is the first time this has ever been done in a multi-platform RPG. We'll think
Oh my goodness. That's absolutely amazing.
One Tamriel will be coming to the Elder Scrolls Online this fall. In closing, I want to thank the awesome Elder Scrolls Online community for your support. We never take it for granted. We work hard every day to make your Elder Scrolls Online experience the awesome adventure you want and deserve. Thanks, everyone.
Yo, no level restrictions, content walls, or anything like that coming this fall to Elder Scrolls Online.
Thank you, Matt.
That's
well done.
amazing.
That's what RPG guys want.
Now,
yeah.
We want you to get as much as
I'll
possible.
just hide behind the higher levels
out
and be
of
like,
this
help me
year's
rank up,
showcase.
guys.
So, this year, after we're done here in the hangar, we're just going to keep the showcase going. Now, for those of you watching at home, our pre-show hosts, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, will be back to take over the stream, and they'll bring you exclusive interviews and more information about all the games that we're talking about here tonight. Here in Los Angeles, we've built
What's the matter,
an
Beastfire? You're not an
interactive
Elder
space
Scrolls
over on
fan,
the other
man?
side of the lot where you have a chance to learn more about our games, play some of them, and meet some of our developers. Over there is also
really big
food,
into Elder Scrolls,
drink,
but they
and
make
to
it
make
look
sure
so
it's a real
good in the
party, we have
conference,
arranged a special performance by Blink 182, who will drop
Blink
their new
182.
album. Who will drop their new album,
I'd be
California,
happy
in a
if
couple
they
of
gave
weeks,
us,
and
like,
you
a
get to
Blink
hear them live
182,
tonight
what?
as they start their summer tour. Now we have another treat for you over there as well, a chance to experience the latest in virtual reality from Bethesda.
Here we go. First glimpse of VR at the conference.
Weren't expecting that, were you? Now, the first time anyone experienced modern VR was at E3 2012. And if you were there and lucky enough, you may remember getting to play Doom 3
So I
BFG in our
called it.
booth. Now, at the time,
Several
we'd solved
times.
some of the toughest technology challenges posed by VR, and people were amazed. Since then, we've quietly continued our pioneering work in VR, and tonight, we want you to see and experience what you feel when you put on a headset and play the latest AAA games in the industry. Now, we have two games for you to experience. The first is the just-released Doom.
What?
You
Anxiety.
can take a virtual
that's
tour
great.
of hell and get a totally unique look.
Oh, that's
at
gonna
the
make
very
someone
latest
puke in
graphics.
VR.
Oh, fuck no.
Yo,
That's never
Tech 6
If they
engine.
take you to hell in that,
In addition,
like that, it
we
looks
think the
crazy
greatest
there.
promise of VR is its ability to
There's no
immerse
way I would
players
VR
completely
that.
into
I would
virtual
try it, but
worlds,
then I would
and that the
probably
best games
never
for
leave
that
the house
experience
again.
will be first-person open-world RPGs.
Probably need to see a psychotherapist.
So we have Fallout 4
Fallout
for you
4.
to play as well.
What?
Oh, that's cool.
Wander the Wasteland, check out the iconic
Say
Red
what?
Rocket Tri-Combat.
But these are just
I'm telling
like
you, with
tour
a Pip-Boy
type
on your
things.
arm, a dog by
I
your
think
side,
so,
gun in your
yeah.
hand,
Yeah, it's not like
pretty
the actual
incredible.
game.
Either way, it's cool.
Kind of like you're on a
Tonight,
rail
we're
sort of
pleased to
thing and
announce
spinning around so you
that
can kind of
Fallout
see it from all
4
directions.
will be
So
released
pretty
in
much how Don is
2017
on a daily
the
basis.
HTC Vive platform.
Pretty much. I'm always on rails.
And if you thought survival mode was an intense way to experience Fallout, you ain't seen nothing yet. We want to give you a glimpse into where we're headed with VR, where you can expect us to remain a leader, offering our games on the very best platforms you choose. So be sure to check it out. Now, for more on the second half of the showcase, let's check in with Adam and Morgan to see what's happening
so
and get an
happy we
update
streamed
on
this.
what they
This
have
is
planned.
absolutely
Adam,
entertaining
Morgan,
right now.
what do you have for us?
Thanks, Pete. Now, we are here at BE3 Plus, and this is sort of this experience that you guys are going to get to see after
is all
the
this
showcase.
stuff
We have
that
some Bethesda
gets you
VR
tomorrow,
over
you
here.
know what I mean?
Now, right now, there's no line, so that's kind of tempting, isn't it?
So taking advantage of that. And over
Microsoft's
here,
going to kill it
Elder
tomorrow.
Scrolls Legends,
I can
for
almost
everyone to
guarantee
play.
that
Pete,
right now.
I fully expect to see you at one of these tables showing off that card mastery skill I know you possess.
Now, in here, Adam and I are actually going to be interviewing some of the developers that
Phil's gonna be
you guys
lowered down
just
on
saw their
cables
games
from the
on
ceiling.
stage, so we're going to have a lot more information for you.
With a big
Like
red
Peter
button.
Pan.
No, I'm sorry, Switch.
Definitely.
Switch.
Does anybody know why they have their color changed to rainbow on like Twitter and?
Yeah, there was a mass shooting of
Florida?
Florida?
something like that.
Yeah.
Florida, yeah.
I was just curious. I didn't know if that was why, but I was like, whoa.
I'm assuming that's what it
The
is.
sequel to Dishonored was in
You know
development,
EA is
marking
sitting
a
there
new
like,
chapter
damn, we didn't
to
think
the
of
Game
that.
of the Year from Arcane Studios.
No,
I'll share a
dude,
few
that's just
tidbits
one of
about
those
the
things.
sequel,
Like,
but for the most part,
regardless
you could
of
say
what
we've
people's
been in
opinion on that,
stealth mode.
subject,
Until now.
like,
Sorry,
no one deserves to be shot.
No.
Dishonored 2
No,
is going to
never.
be a very special game.
Showing
one
support.
that lives
I don't
up
know
to its
the
celebrated legacy
story
and then
around it,
goes
only what
way
I've heard.
beyond. To tell you more, please join me in welcoming the creative director
It's
of
just
Dishonored
sad.
2, Harvey
Yo,
Smith.
chicken. I agree with you 110%. All right. I like the 2 high points in the in the EA
Thanks,
conference,
Pete.
but
Hi,
they
everybody.
can't hold a candle
In
to this
Dishonored, you play a
presentation.
supernatural assassin in a steampunk city. The game blends combat, stealth, and mobility, giving you many different pathways and approaches. When the original Dishonored was released in 2012, you embraced the game and made it your own. You discovered moves and combinations of powers that we didn't even imagine. We were thrilled by your passion for Dishonored, and we were humbled by the success of the game, which won more than 100 Game of the Year awards.
More than 100?
At last year's E3, we announced Dishonored 2. So tonight, here with all of you for the first time, we're going to show you the game.
Ooh, yes! Yes! I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yes. Yes.
Is that R. Kelly?
What are you trying to say?
R. Kelly doo-doo butter.
I need a 5 break. That was supposed to be a 5-minute
Welcome
break.
back to the Empire of the Isles, a rich
drink anymore.
Victorian-inspired fantasy world with a distinct style and an exotic cast of characters.
All right, Robin Hood. Yo, whatever you
For
missed, be
Dishonored
sure to
2,
come
we
back
wanted
to the
to
channel
explore a new
tomorrow and
location,
you can
Karnaca,
see
the jewel of the
everything
South.
else that they showed then, man.
Our approach to world creation is very layered. Our art and design teams work together to
This
create
looks
a
rad.
strong sense
Yes.
of place with a well-realized culture. It's
I like
based on
the,
people living there,
the
the
art
work
direction
they
on
do,
everything.
the architecture, economy, the climate, even the food and songs.
It almost has a steampunk Fallout feel to it.
It almost has like a weird fantasy, like really bizarre fantasy feel to it too. Just like built and stuff like that.
In order to bring Karnaca to
big
life,
bodies
we've
and
created a
long
custom game
faces.
engine
Yeah, it
designed
just
to
kind of had
support our
that
signature
heroic
art
look to
direction
it,
and
but it's a
level
unique.
design. We wanted Dishonored 2 to resemble a painting in motion, so we've given considerable thought to our lighting and the way it plays
It
across
reminds
every
me of
surface.
We've
created custom
to
tools
use
to
art
support the
direction.
I can't wait to
interruptible,
see more
real-time
on that.
narrative
Yeah,
scenes
that's a good way of
necessary
putting
for
it.
Did you
stealth
see that
simulation.
vehicle?
And the same is true for our approach to audio, both in terms of atmospherics and stealth gameplay.
Goodness.
All of these details make Karnaca more vivid thanks to our new technology, which we call the Void Engine.
The Void Engine. And, oh no. Really? Come on, Buffer.
It's Twitch.
No, I'm on YouTube now.
That's funny. Twitch did something weird too. It's back.
Those Amazon servers, let me tell you.
Azure all day.
In crafting spaces for you to explore, we've got
Speaking
several
of
creative goals.
on,
We want the environment to feel coherent.
there's
and
some
complete,
news
plausible.
on it.
Where do these characters live and how do they get to work?
I guess
Is
it's
there
like
a
some sort
viable
of
pathway that
high
makes sense?
Azure
Where do they take their
and
breaks or
and
stop for
EA
lunch?
servers, but they didn't really
But
clarify.
it goes further than that. For Dishonored 2, we felt compelled.
Hold on, wait till
And said he
Ask
heard
ourselves
We
about
Happy
the history
Few
of
is
a given
supposed to
street or
join the
shop. What was there a
Xbox
decade
game
before the
preview
player
program.
arrives in Karnaca? Often you can see the
Nice,
layers
chicken.
of
That'd
history,
be awesome.
watermarks on the wall from past
I'll play it
floods,
for
healing
that
posters
hour
and
and
advertisements
then
from
go
years
from
ago.
there. That free hour.
We want every market, every alley to tell a story, and to offer you the chance to see something
What's a free
novel
hour?
or intriguing.
We Happy Few is supposed to, from what Chicken said, it's supposed to go into game preview program.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll be able to play it free for an hour, and then usually
Dishonored
they
2
offer a
starts and ends in
discounted price while
Dunwall,
it's in
but
preview.
most of the action takes place here in Karnaca.
Look at that water. Oh my
Yeah, the
goodness.
water tessellation.
All right, there you go. Your first look at Dishonored 2.
But I wanted to see
Thank
the
you.
fighting though. Like
On behalf of all my teammates at Arcane and Lyon who worked so hard to bring this to you, and my dear friend Raphael Colantonio, thank you so much.
I'm not giving him a pass for that.
In the first Dishonored game, you played Corvo Attano, falsely accused of killing the Empress, the woman he loved and was sworn to protect. And you were blamed for the abduction of their daughter, Emily Caldwin. After escaping on the night of his execution, Corvo is gifted with supernatural powers and dedicates himself to avenging the death of the Empress and restoring young Emily to the throne. As we began to work on Dishonored 2, a single question haunted us. What became of Emily Caldwin? How would her experiences affect her, and what kind of ruler would she become? We envisioned Emily grown up, 25 years of age, and then we began to imagine what she'd be like as a heroic figure, as someone fighting for her life against the forces of deceit. We developed a vision for Emily Caldwin that excited us, and at E3 last year, we shared that vision with the world.
Come on, show it.
Dishonored 2 is set 15 years after the first game. Emily Caldwin rules the Empire, watched over by her father, Corvo Attano.
Oh, come on, combat.
There you go.
All right, they're back on my good side again.
Look at that, bro.
Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
It's like the Harry Potter.
We're going through a difficult time. Today we honor my mother, the Lady Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
Yeah, Mitchell, it does look good. Very stylized. Very, like, a sleek, stylized thing. Just like the first Dishonored, but
don't worry about
better.
the rabble rousers, and we'll catch
A little more refined.
Yeah.
Eventually.
People are saying it's you, but these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
What was the last Dishonored? 60 frames per second?
Targeting your enemies.
I don't think it was. I think it was 30. It was on last gen consoles, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops?
Nice. Yo, Chicken Spaghetti, man, he is dropping some nice information about We Have These Few in the chat. I'm actually excited for that title, so thank you for that information, yo.
When an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne, the fate of the Empire is left hanging in the balance. Dishonored 2 offers you the choice of playing as Empress Emily Caldwin or the Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. Emily and Corvo are both fully voiced this time, with their own perspectives and emotional responses to the events transpiring around them. Whoever you choose to play, you've got to flee Don while you're home and travel to Karnaca in order to unravel the threads of a conspiracy and take back what's yours.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, look at the water. That looks good.
Captain of that ship.
Oh, they blacked out where she dived in. Man.
Dishonored is known for unscripted, simulation-driven missions where no two players ever have
This
the
is what they
same
call
experience.
foreplay, X-Bot.
There are many pathways to explore as you penetrate well-defended locations, numerous ways to find and eliminate nefarious targets. In crafting the missions for Dishonored 2, we've put a much greater emphasis on big, interesting themes, either from a gameplay or fictional standpoint, making each mission a wildly unique place to explore. I'll explain a little bit more about that. Today we're going to show you the Dust District, an industrial ruin ravaged by terrible storms that hit at random intervals.
Yeah, show me more. Oh.
In the Dust District, a militant religious faction called the Overseers is at war with the Howler Gang. The leaders of both factions are trying to take each other down. You can side with the Overseers or the Howlers or neither. There are many ways to complete the mission.
She'll tell you more. I'll wait here in the skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Yo, guys, this game looks incredible. Yo, hit up the chat. Let me know. Let me know how you feel right now.
Rendered in the Void
this
engine,
looks insane.
Designed to create atmospheric and exploration-rich spaces.
Wow.
Who knew you can make such a grimy looking place look so good?
To reach our target, Vice Overseer Byrne, we've got to get past a Grand Guard checkpoint sealed off by a wall of light. A cruel security device reinstated by the Duke of Serkonos.
Okay.
This is what you're waiting for.
There's
There's a blade in hand.
Yeah, I'm anticipation.
One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade.
Looks like they're gonna avoid the fight.
Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
Oh, the fight's gonna happen. Eventually.
We've made much greater use of vertical space for Dishonored 2, encouraging players to explore the rooftops across the streets.
Out of my ears.
Ow. Yeah, right, Mitchell? Oh my goodness.
It's gonna go for the jugular this time.
Dust.
Oh, look at that. All the debris flying around.
Push him over. Oh no, no, never mind.
The storm alters visibility for the AI and for the player. A random storm hits and Emily comments on it. Many of the security devices in Dishonored 2 are powered by wind, a unique feature of Karnaca, so here we're switching off the windmill to get through the wall of light. There'll be a lot going on in this next fight. Drop attack, guards climbing and vaulting, combat choke, and Emily using far reach to pull an explosive whale oil tank toward her from a distance.
You didn't have to tell us all that, dude. Ah!
I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go by so fast. They...
Oh my goodness.
Hey you, come here.
Throw him over the edge. Oh.
Nice airload.
I know, right? Oh, right in the butthole.
All right, let's jump forward closer to our target, Vice Overseer Byrne.
Right.
The Overseers are fighting the Howler Gang for the hearts and minds of the people of Karnaca. What happens here will influence Karnaca's future and the endgames. Here we're going to use Emily's Mesmerize power to lull a group of Overseers into a stupor, evading combat altogether.
What?
Mesmerize, they won't notice Emily or even remember that she was here.
Hey everybody, look at this. Stare at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look what I'm doing.
Eyes up here.
Far Reach can be upgraded not only to pull objects from the distance, but also enemies, so you can finish them off in midair.
Oh.
This time, all of Emily's powers, which are new, and all of Corvo's can be fully upgraded using entirely new skill trees, giving you the ability to customize more deeply.
Just sleep it off. You're good.
I can't stop smiling right now. Oh my goodness.
If you're new to the Dishonored series, it's all about options and exploration, playing at your own pace. The game has many different pathways through each mission, and also different approaches, stealth or combat, lethal or non-lethal, and a wide array of supernatural powers that will dramatically change the experience as you play. We're very close to Vice Overseer Byrne's office
now. That lighting in
now.
that hallway is beautiful.
Dude, everywhere. The transition from going inside to outside.
The sisters of the oracular order have seen it, and I feel it in my bones. So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved.
Byrne is giving a briefing using a projector. We're going to plant a stun mine and then link several of the Overseers with Emily's domino power, so that whatever happens to one of them will happen to all of them. They share the same fate.
Really? I want that.
Switching off the projector will attract Vice Overseer Byrne's attention, And when the mine affects one overseer, it will affect all of them.
This is slick. Yeah, Mitchell, I love games that they give you options.
There are many creative ways to use Domino. Now we're going to show you Shadow Walk, another
You
key
seen the
power for
Shadow
Doom.
Walk yet?
Oh.
That looks cool.
Shadow Walk is useful for stealth and combat. You saw it in the announced trailer that we made for the game, and you can fully use it in the game.
Seems like they could have
all
gone
powers
forever
can
in
be
the combat. It
upgraded
has
in
a
variety
lot of depth to
ways.
it.
With Vice Overseer Byrne out of the picture, the leader of the Howlers will owe Emily a favor, and that's just one way to complete the Dust District mission. Before closing today, we want to demonstrate another signature environment from a mission called A Crack in the Slab. It's another example of the missions in Dishonored 2 and how they're built around big, interesting themes. This mission takes place in a ruined manor that's been sealed for several years. At the start, the outsider appears and explains that reality was warped inside this place after an occult event. Your supernatural powers won't work inside the manor, and even time behaves strangely, allowing you to travel back and forth between the ruined present and the past when the manor was lavish and refined.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Here we're in the present when the manor's in ruins.
Oh, but you see through the
Yeah,
glass?
the looking glass thing on the left.
Yeah.
Now we've moved backwards, years into the past, when the
Oh,
manor
that
was
is
still
so
inhabited
awesome.
and guarded. Looking through the lenses of the outsider's timepiece, you can see the alternate timeline. This is useful for solving puzzles, as you've seen, but it can also be used to avoid or take down enemies.
That is so unique.
You can watch enemies in the alternate timeline and then step through to execute your plans.
Uh-oh.
He's not too smart. He doesn't realize there's somebody time traveling.
Yeah. Like, duh.
We hope you're going to love the game as much as we do.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, thank you.
I am fried. Shut up and take my money.
I have to once again give a shout out to my team in France. They've worked so hard and they are so passionate about the game. And the first game, they're really ready for you to get you guys to get your hands on it. And you don't have to wait long. All of you can leave your mark on the Empire of the Isles because Dishonored 2 will release on PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and PC November 11th, 2016. But before I go, I've got one more thing for you. This is the worldwide launch of the Dishonored 2 gameplay trailer. You're seeing it here first. Good night.
Good night, sir. You have made it a happy night. Thank you.
Walk on, gold dust woman. Take your silver spoon and dig your grave.
Hey, oh snaps, are you in here?
Wake up in the morning. See your sunrise.
Man, I hope she's watching this right now.
Go down. Did she make you cry? Make you break
What?
Shatter your illusions of love.
So what's up with the bolt thing? Look like all some time sped up again and all and everything.
Oh man.
Graphic with the executions, huh?
Yo, Eddie, right? Broke. Like IOU, bro.
Kiss that ring.
Hey, there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Is that what it looks like? I think yours is more like on the platinum flavor, though, man.
Oh, my thing is huge. Vibrating.
Vibrating.
It's really what that is.
What?
Oh.
Can I play this now?
Oh, dude. Just make it right. Finish it proper. Not in a rush if it looks that good.
I don't think anybody thought this was gonna like. To me, this stole the show so far. I mean, the prey thing was awesome. I have questions about like whether or not that was gameplay or not, and that's farther down the road. This thing's coming out in November.
Very excited about Dishonored 2. Could I please have another round of applause for the very shy and took off Harvey Smith?
Very shy and took off.
And everyone at Arcane Studios, those guys are fantastic. They've been working their butts off. Now,
Yo,
one of the
Eddie,
things that
I
Dishonored
game share
fans have
too,
been
but I
asking
game
about
share
a
with
lot
snaps.
is whether or
So-
not we're going to do a collector's edition.
No,
So
let's
tonight,
get it
I'm happy to
right. I
confirm
game
that,
share with
yes,
you.
we will be doing a limited number of Dishonored 2 collector's edition.
Oh,
The collector's
sassy.
edition comes with a very cool replica of Corvo's mask as well as Emily's ring, and it'll be available.
My
retailers
son just
around
came
the
in
globe,
and he was
but
like,
supplies
Dishonored
are
looks
limited.
so
and as we
cool.
saw with Fallout
Dude,
4
I
last
agree
year,
with you
and you know who
110%.
you are, they
Yo,
go
that
out
was
quickly.
amazing.
So if you want one, I suggest that you pre-order one before they all go away. Also, if you pre-order or digitally pre-purchase any version of Dishonored 2 for a limited time only, you will get a free copy of Dishonored Definitive Edition, which includes
Pre-ordering
the original,
right now.
critically acclaimed game plus all of the add-on content remastered for the current generation of consoles.
Shut up and take my money.
Now,
close all the way, sir.
Games like Dishonored 2 and all of the games that we've shown here tonight don't happen by accident. There are wonderfully talented, dedicated people working hard every day to build games that thrill and inspire all of us. And I want to take a moment to recognize and thank the entire Bethesda team and all of our studios. So if you take a look, you'll see teams from all over the world who are joining us now. Would you please welcome me? Would you please join me in thanking them all for their incredible and dedicated work?
Thank you. Wow.
Dude, that was just a straight up classic thing to do right there.
Thank you very much. That was great. So, from Quake Champions to Dishonored 2, from The Elder Scrolls Legends to Prey, plus all of the new content for Doom, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 4, and Fallout Shelter, and the latest in virtual reality gaming, it should be another big year for Bethesda. Now, this has already been a great night, and we want to commemorate this moment and give you guys something special to remember it by. So for all of you here in Los Angeles, when you leave tonight, you'll get a special T-shirt.
One T-shirt.
I like it.
Commemorating this event and all of the games that we've shown. And for those of you watching the stream at home, Adam and Morgan have T-shirts to give away, so keep watching for a chance to get yours.
There you go, lady.
And that is everything we have to show you from this stage. So if you're here with me in the hangar, you can head over to the other side of the lot. If you're watching online, don't go anywhere. Adam and Morgan are about to take over the second half of the stream. For the rest of our showcase, from all of us at Bethesda, thank you all so much for playing our games and joining us. That's it for me. Have a great night. Adam and Morgan, take it away.
My goodness.
Good show.
All right.
Better
thank
than
you
I
so
thought
much,
it was
Pete.
going to be
Hello,
when
everyone.
watching
I'm
that
Adam
card
Sussman,
game.
along with Morgan Webb. I'll be here at BE3 Plus for about the next hour, interviewing the developers behind the games you just saw. That's Prey, Dishonored 2.
Yeah,
Quake
they're just
Champions,
going to
The Doom,
recap
Fallout,
everything.
and so much more.
Pull
We're
people
gonna be
from the
bringing you
audience, that sort of
exclusive
stuff.
info straight from the source. But do not
Keep
forget to
people
follow
engaged.
us on Twitter. That's at Bethesda, and using the hashtag BE3.
There you go, Eddie. Get him to buy Mighty Number 9. I mean, that looks like it's going to be a great
but
game
right
anyway.
now, we are here at the Elder Scrolls pub, where there's beer and massive turkey legs, because that's what everyone ate in medieval fantasy times. Anyway, I am here with the Elder Scrolls
All right, guys, they're
Online
basically
creative
just
director, Matt
going
Firer.
in and recapping
So good
and
to see
everything
you.
like that.
Good to
He
see
said
you.
he's going to be
And
doing this for an
congratulations.
hour.
Thank you. So, Elder Scrolls Online has had a very big year last year in 2015. I know you're making sure it's going to have just as big a year in 2016, but you really did listen to the community and make a lot of changes to the game. What inspired you to do that, and how did you prioritize what you wanted to do with the game?
Yeah, so after PC launch, we looked at the feedback and we knew we had some work to do. So we actually sat down and thought of the common theme in the feedback. What is it that players are looking for? And we kind of came up with a list of things that basically make the game wider, give more freedom to the player to do things. So you saw things like the justice system where you could be a criminal if you wanted. Things like the champion system where you could actually make your character more powerful at endgame. Just more options for the player. So if we just announced one Tamriel, which is kind of the last of those big features that we were going to do. But basically, the common feature was make it more like an Elder Scrolls game. Make it more like the player can do what they want to do.
Now, Dark Brotherhood is coming to consoles this week.
Let's get into talking about this.
The Dishonored 2 Collector's Edition is only $99.
Really?
With
Yeah.
that mask?
Yeah, the one that they just showed. It's only $99.99.
That's crazy. All right, guys, we gotta go down the line here. We gotta hear thoughts and opinions. I want to start with Snaps. I did try to see if you were still watching when Dishonored was going on. Did you see the whole thing? Snaps.
Like 97% of it.
97%.
Hello?
Yeah. I didn't hear you at first.
I'm having connection issues.
Uh-oh. She's turning a little bot-ish.
I saw a good portion of it.
All right, what did you think about this this
GD.
conference as a
Oh
whole?
my gosh, pass for me for a minute.
Okay. All right, well, let's move on to Foos. Hey Foos, what did you think about the Bethesda conference?
I thought they presented it really well, man. Kept me intrigued, Prey looks amazing to me. I'm excited to see what they do with that. I know that's not gameplay, like you said, but just what they were doing and the atmosphere looked really, really awesome to me.
Yeah.
So, that's what stood out for me. Like I said, Skyrim and all that. Awesome game, just not for me.
All right. Are you gonna pick up that Elder Scrolls Legends card game then?
No, thank you.
No? All right. All right. All right. Well, let's hear from the man himself, TheDon. What did you think about the Bethesda conference?
The pacing was much better. It was presented much better. Even though there's less stuff I was interested in. And, honestly, I had more stuff interested in the EA conference as far as going to buy. But, I'm looking at Dishonored and I'm thinking, maybe I should pick that up. Never picked up the first one, and if I'm getting the first one along with the sequel, it might be worth rolling the dice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, 2 games for one, and, it's with all, I think the definitive edition is with all the, any DLC that came out, right?
Yeah, well, what's super smart about that, because they know they released that first game at the end of the life cycle of the consoles, and a lot of people were that's when they stopped buying less and less games, even though there's a huge install base.
Mm-hmm.
So by doing that, you introduce a sequel, and people are like, well, maybe I'll pass because I never played the first one, right? But if the first one's included, and you have next generation hardware that you want to show off, and see what this system underneath your television can do, yeah, it just makes sense. From their strategy, it makes a lot of sense. From the consumer strategy, they could just go, I can get the full story and do it all. So
yeah, I mean, not for anything, but to me, Dishonored 2 kind of like that stole the show. I know they put a lot of time into it, and I am a big like kind of like a Prey fan. I wanted to see what they were doing with Prey, but I actually forgot some of what they showed when it came to Prey after watching Dishonored 2. I I personally think the conference's pacing, even though it kind of started slow and they were showing that card, the Legends game and stuff like that, it did start off a little slow. But man, it just like a good movie, like if you go see a Marvel movie or something like that, there's a little slow start in the beginning, but once you hit a certain point, that sucker just starts rolling and rolling and rolling, and I think that's what they did this time, man. I
Well,
really.
do you like how they teased the last game? Like they showed you little clips and they talked about it, and they showed you little clips and talked about it, and they just kind of kept dangling that carrot in front of you, and you just like, I just want to see more.
You know, they definitely when I went after like that first set of clips and it looked like they weren't gonna show any combat in Dishonored 2. Come on, man, you guys heard my reaction. You know, this is live
They're
reactions. I was like, man,
good.
I am gonna take away points for that, but then they brought it back, and they brought it back in a big way. Yo, I I don't want to make this all about Dishonored 2, but actually, let's get snaps. What did you think about the conference first?
I thought the conference was much better than the EA conference for sure. There's a lot more energy. It was pretty cool. I don't feel like they showed that much, but I mean, in actuality, they kind of spent a lot of time on the few specific things they did show. Um, I really do want Dishonored too. It's on my list,
Uh
and yeah, I'm on the order page for the pre-order. I'm not even kidding. I'm ordering
I'm
that.
not sure if you're gonna be around. Like, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to watch the next E3 because I can just imagine by the end of these couple days what the
By the
pre-order
end
list.
of the week, we'll be broke.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey, you
goodness.
know what though? You can live off top ramen and macaroni and cheese when you play Dishonored.
Freaking hate mac and cheese.
Oh my goodness. Now, I do want to pick something out from Dishonored because I thought it was one of the freshest things. Before that, I wanna point out something. My boy Kenny Thomas, he's a YouTuber. I see him on Facebook a lot and everything like that. Shout out to Kenny Thomas. He's saying he's giving this 2 thumbs down, and he said just my opinion. At first in the chat, I thought he was joking. All right, I thought he was just kidding. I thought he was being sarcastic. But that just my opinion thought, like that right there kind of told me he really wasn't. Do you think that's going to be the majority? Like, what do you think the majority is going to say about the conference? Let's
And
start with
go
Don.
ahead, sir.
Uh,
Well,
go-
as I said before, they got this studio's got their fan base, right?
Mhm.
And they resonate with a certain type of gamer, and there's really a starch like disconnect from the people that like shooters and all sorts of other stuff. Even though Dishonored was a shooter and they showed a lot of shooters, they just don't resonate with those audiences. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, people are entitled to their opinion, so I don't ever want to take away from that for
Yeah,
sure.
no,
So,
definitely, definitely. Now, when you say Dishonored is a shooter, like I actually have to kind of disagree with you. It isn't like a kind of like aim and point, but there's so many. I don't
there's
think.
more to it.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah,
don't think it revolves around the gun per se. You know what I'm saying?
More stealth.
no, it doesn't. But it is there, right? So I mean, what do you say? Maybe 10, maybe 15% shooter, and the rest kind of stealth and it almost puzzle base is a good way to look at it as well, right?
It's like I don't know. It's like so many things, and to me, it's like so many things look like they're done correctly. And then that style. I mean, that Dishonored definitely has its own style, its own kind of like artistic flair, and it really works, especially with the second one, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, yeah, no, all those opinions. I mean, those are not wrong for sure. It's just, but they don't resonate for everybody. I mean, some people just kind of want to go to what they can trust, from a visual standpoint, from the basic mechanics. Sometimes new mechanics kind of scare people as far as that stuff goes too. You're like, I don't know if that's going to be fun because they don't know. They're not willing to give it a shot. So
I feel you. I agree because those games do feel so much different than anything else I play. And I hate to say it like I'm knocking them, but it's just a different feel to them that I have never really picked up on.
I got you, man. Well, it's funny. Don was talking about like new mechanics and stuff like that. I wanted to pick something out because from Dishonored 2 that seemed to be very refreshing, and that was that whole mansion thing going having that mechanism that you can go back in time or back to the present, and having those glass shards pop up and you being able to see the other time that you can go to. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. Something I've really never seen before. Oh snaps! What did you think about that sequence? Was that something that you consider like kind of refreshing?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
But the scene in Dishonored 2, did you see the scene where they had like that mechanism where you can go back in time? It was in a mansion. You can go back in time, or you could go back, and then you can come back up to the present. If you notice the glass shards that came up off that mechanism on your wrist, you can actually see the other time that you can go to.
Yeah.
All right. Like I've never seen anything like that in a game before. I don't know. I might be the only one on this panel that is completely pumped about something like that, but I was just wondering.
I saw so much that I was just like, whoa. So to be honest with you, I'm like, I have to watch it again to really collect everything.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna watch that again. Yo, Don, what did you think about that sequence?
Well, it's crazy from a technical standpoint. You're almost rendering twice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because you have all the assets from that, and you have totally different assets, and it's not like, hey, this piece of paper is like not on the floor or anything like that. It's a whole different gate. It's a whole different character that's there or not there. There's different reflections because of that. Just in the surface alone. So, from a technical aspect, my jaw was dropped for sure. Like I was shocked that they were pulling that off.
Yo, and like I'm not as like technically advanced as you are because you do like 3D rendering and stuff, for a living. But that was one of the first things that I was like, how did they do that? Like that's basically rendering the same area twice and having a different feel to it. And having that window there that you can see the other side absolutely blew my mind.
Well, I have an understanding of it, but let's be honest. I don't do programming language. I don't do all the magical tricks to make that stuff actually happen, right? I mean, there's some trickery that's going on there, but that's not normal trickery. That's some real talent for sure behind the scenes.
Goodness, that alone would have sold me right there. Yo, Foos, what did you think about that sequence, man? Was that something you've seen before?
Nah, I've never seen it before. It looked pretty interesting. Especially when the guy turned around and saw that the person that she had just knocked out or killed was on the floor and you couldn't see them and see that play out. That was pretty neat looking.
Yo,
I liked it.
Dude, can you imagine some of the mayhem you can cause just by messing around in that level?
Yeah, that would be.
You know what I'm saying? You could like go to the past when there are guards and everything, like shoot something, like hit it and like startle them, but then go back in time and just watch them react to it and stuff like that.
So you're just gonna troll the AI, is what you're saying?
I will definitely troll the AI as much as possible. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's go on to a couple other things that they shown. Let's hit that Prey thing. For people who have played Prey and we're expecting a sequel, it doesn't look like we're getting a sequel, guys. You noticed that, right? Like, Foos, you said you played it, right?
Yeah, I played the first Prey. This one looks completely different. Like I don't see a remake. I see a complete reimagining of what they want to do with that.
Exactly.
It looked pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, that.
Really good.
I don't know if we're a little partial, man, because we like the the first Prey that came out. But yeah, dude, that actually oh my goodness. Oh snaps. If you could remember past Dishonored too, because that was such a big thing on here. What did you think about the what they showed on the game Prey?
It looked pretty crazy. I liked the beginning of it. Like it kept like repeating,
Mm-hmm.
unless that was my shitty connection, which I'm pretty
No,
sure
it wasn't your connection.
Groundhog Day. Like I don't know. I was like, am I tripping right now? Like, is this happening over and over? But it looked pretty incredible. Like that's one game that I definitely want to be able to try a demo. I don't want to really buy it outright yet. I don't know if that sounds shady or whatever,
I
but
got
it
you. You
looks
just made
like
me
a good
frown, by
game.
the way. You just personally wiped the smile off my face.
What?
I just want to let you know that
What'd I do?
you wiped the smile that I had on my face for a minute. You're like, I gotta play the demo. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, well, I want the game. It looks amazing, but I really just ordered freaking Dishonored 2. No, no, no. You don't understand. I found it on Amazon, and then I did the Amazon Prime, and you get it for like, all right, no lie, 80 something dollars, 85.07 if you have Amazon Prime, and it's gonna be shipped and arrive by November 11th.
Hmm. Yeah, sometimes those Amazon ship dates are a little sketchy though.
I
But
don't care about that. Bethesda was like $11 and change for shipping for the cheap standard shipping, so I know that Amazon is pretty good with their stuff.
okay. Well, I guess you heard it here first, guys. We will be playing Dishonored too. So expect reviews on my channel and on O Snap's channel for that game when it does come out. Oh my
Well, I'll
goodness.
share, don't worry, 'cause it is a disc, but it actually comes with the definitive edition, and it has a code for it as well, a digital code for a definitive
I'll
edition.
dive into the definitive edition first.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, all right, Don. Don, what did you think about what you saw from the Prey? I don't want to call it gameplay footage because I'm not sure. Do you first of all, what did you think about it? And secondly, do you think that's like game footage?
I think it's target render. That's what they're trying to go after. So we'll see. I mean, they'll still scale it back, right?
Yeah.
But that's their goal. I mean, there's always that sort of like tech demos.
Mhm.
They show up to the higher ups of like, this is what we're shooting for, right? And they kind of do like a small little like kind of sell people that write the checks on. I have a feeling that's kind of what we saw was, a lot of those assets were running, but they kind of, this is what we're shooting for. And they got some new engines over there at that particular publisher, so some pretty powerful engines. Everything from what we saw in Dishonored.
Mm-hmm.
They have the new Doom engine, right? So they have some assets and some really smart guys to pull from. So, my fingers crossed, but don't place bets on the actual gameplay looking quite that good. It's probably going to be scaled back to a certain degree. Interesting thing too is looking at the trends on my Twitter feed, and it's all about this particular conference right now. So the retweets on Prey is actually outside of the Fallout 4. It's pretty low on the list. It's over 28K in tweets versus Quake is over twice the amount of interest. And then Dishonored is not doing nearly as good as Quake. Quake's actually the runaway for now, for sure.
Quake has that name. It's that one syllable, one word name that certain gamers have grown up.
I forgot about Quake.
Hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like that's just that quick name, that kind of snappy thing that it'll trigger something in your subconscious. You know Quake.
Well, I'm just glad they brought up Quake because we had the conversation. You're like, no, they don't own Quake, and you guys start talking about
that's why you're glad
Prey.
They brought it up.
Yeah, so I'm glad they brought it up. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not crazy. At least I'm somewhat on the mark on that one. So
nice. That's why we do predictions and then we do the live reactions. We want to see how close we are to exactly what we were talking about in the predictions. And
we should go back and tally that stuff up. To be
I was
honest
gonna say
with you,
that's like half a point for you. I'll give you half a point for that, man.
Well, I did back down. I didn't hold my ground, so yeah, I would say half a point.
All right. Well, do you guys? Oh snaps! Do you want to talk about Quake? Give your impressions of what you saw from that.
I have to rewatch it because I know it looked awesome, and I was like, "Wow, that's fucking cool." But then, kind of, I got taken away by Dishonored.
I got you. Well, with Quake, correct me if I'm wrong here, because like all the other games that we saw kind of took away from that. Because as soon as I saw PC, I kind of was like, all right then. I'm happy for Quake fans that have a gaming PC and stuff like that. But correct me if I'm wrong. We didn't see any gameplay on that. That was just kind of like CGI.
It looked like just, yeah. But I mean, I don't have a gaming PC. I would totally play it when I do get one.
Well, you set that gaming PC back a little bit with all your pre-orders so far, and it's only 2 conferences in.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm not mad about it. Yeah. So, all right, Foos, with the whole Quake thing, is there anything you wanted to say about that, or?
Nah, I had a problem playing those. I think I talked to you about it earlier. Those ID and games that I used to play, what was it, Rage and Doom, I could never play them. They would make me sick. I don't know what it was about them. It just gave me motion sickness when I try them. So I never got into them, but it looked good.
Doom do that to you?
I haven't played it yet.
I think you should try it because I had similar issues with some I didn't have with the newer Doom.
Well, you know what? I haven't played Doom because it looks like it would make me sick to my stomach, but I played Mortal Kombat X, and at first it was cool, and then I thought it was maybe because of blood, but today I was playing a game, whatever it is, the freaking sleep, Among the Sleep, and I got so sick to my stomach, and I had maybe some type of motion sickness. Some games give it to me, some games don't.
That's what it was like. It was like a motion sickness.
I do honestly.
So it kind of turned me off, but I know Rage looked really good, and I wish I could have played it, but just couldn't.
I was gonna say I do honestly feel for you guys with that whole motion sickness thing and everything. I have been blessed to not really have that. I've played all sorts of games. I've never gotten dizzy or anything. I get dizzy from not eating, from playing games so much that I forget I'm hungry. Stuff like that, but like I really feel for you. I know quite a few people, quite a few gamers I talk to that do have that issue. Man, I don't know, but I guess we could say all in all, like all right, I'm gonna go down the list. If you had to give a grade for Bethesda's conference, what would you give it? Let's start with Foos and go down the line here. Foos, if you had to grade this conference, what would you give it?
Presentation, I'd say B.
Okay.
Given what they're, and so all around, yeah, I give them a B.
All right, I got you. TheDon, if you had to grade it, what grade would it get?
I would go for a solid B as well. The reason it's not any higher than that is because they showed a couple things that was a little too far out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of that, and I prefer gameplay. So,
yeah,
as cool as CG stuff is, Quake was basically a CG trailer. Cool as Prey looked, let's call it a CG trailer for now until they tell us otherwise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, and usually, unless they just say gameplay, right, it's just assume it's a CG trailer, because usually they like to tell us when it's that level of impressiveness. So, yeah, I would name them higher. We're definitely going to see better conferences, I would argue, between now and the rest of E3, and I don't think it was nearly as strong as the one they did strong last year, and it ended really strong. But they did good. I mean, they gave the games that everybody was looking for from all the different genres, and I think they paced it well because some of those things us hardcore gamers will kind of tune out on, and they just kind of did what they needed to do and then moved on. So.
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of they said what they needed to say. I mean, we didn't even talk about the Skyrim remastered. I do think that the Skyrim remastered kind of speaks for itself. I think Don basically said it accurately. Basically, it's the PC port brought over. That sounds about right. You know, a couple different tweaks here and there. I mean, to me the remastered looked good. And it really speaks for itself. It already has like that consumer base. It already has people that are still like on the 360 and the PS3, and they're still on Skyrim to this day. So that would be a nice little sweet kind of invitation for them to kind of upgrade to this generation. Oh snaps! What if you had to grade this conference? What grade would you give it?
I'm gonna go with Don and Foos and give them a B. Uh, I mean, they definitely had a nice presentation. Um, but I mean, I really wasn't into the card game thing. They made it look good, but all in all, I mean, it was a pretty decent conference. So I liked it, but it could have been better. And I feel like there was a lot of pregame and like, the whole after party type deal. Like they kind of got into it a little bit late.
Okay. All right. Definitely. This is funny. This is the first time that I've been on a live reaction, and we are gonna go B's straight across the board. I thought they did a great job with pacing, but not right off the bat. All right, I do understand that there are people that like those video game, card game stuff, and they wanted to spend time on that. I got to give them respect for them spending time almost equal parts on such different types of games. I will give them respect for that. But once it kept going, like Dishonored 2 looked amazing. What we seen from Prey, and I'm wondering if what we saw from Prey could be run on, I don't know, a Scorpio. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
Throw it
But
out there.
just kind of tossing that and see what comes back. But the games, I mean, they have Bethesda has such a unique style, and with such a different variety of games. I mean, you look at Doom. Doom has its own style and it looks gorgeous. You look at Fallout. Now, I know people tried to say a bunch of stuff about Fallout's graphics, but that world is truly immersive. All right, I've seen people fall into it and not come back for months. Okay, um, they they just seem to do things right when it comes to game development. And this Dishonored 2, oh my goodness, like they absolutely hooked me on this with so many options and so many ways to do things in such unique and creative ways, like with that time stuff and just it's
Oh, they're
got me.
showing that mask right now. It's awesome. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say anything.
I'll be walking around with it on. Yeah.
It's coming a little late for Halloween though.
It doesn't have to be Halloween. I'll go to the store and pick up cereal with it on. No problem.
You would.
I definitely would. Yeah. It's like no. Here's the money. I'm paying for this. I don't want your money. Okay. Yeah. But like I gotta give it a B. And I can't wait until we get to see the rest of the conferences, because now it's the same way it was last year. It's Bethesda really threw that punch on a Sunday, and now we just got to see what's gonna go down on Monday.
Third time's a charm, right? E3, third day is Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft.
Yeah, I think Microsoft's gonna absolutely kill it. By the way, there's just so much going around Microsoft right now.
Did you see the DM I just sent you guys?
No, I didn't, because I am paying attention to the stream.
I am now.
Yeah, this is a direct quote, so either keep it to yourself, but
I'm reading it out loud.
You guys excited?
I'm kidding.
But all in all, I thought it was a great conference. I thought it was entertaining. yo, I I'm gonna start to look forward to Bethesda's conferences every year now. They've done such a good job these past 2 years that I'm actually gonna look forward to it for the years to come. But I guess that's it for now, guys. It's getting a little late. We're getting closer and closer to midnight. We got to get up early, get everything set up for Microsoft's conference tomorrow. We will be doing the live reaction for Microsoft's conference. I know I've started like 15 minutes early when it comes to these two conferences, but we will actually be live. The conference, Microsoft's conference, is at 12:30, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think someone will look at the list. Well, you guys
Yeah,
always
no,
take
it's
the time where you're at,
12:30.
so.
I was just trying to make sure it was the 30 part. So we will go live at noon, high noon for those Overwatch fans out there. We will be going live at noon. Kind of sharing our thoughts. I know a lot of leaks came out and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I saw one of them, and I feel bad that I saw it. I wanted to keep everything a surprise. But it's going to be really interesting tomorrow, guys, and I can't wait to see you there. And I know the crew here. We can't wait to see these guys, right?
Oh man, yeah, I'm excited.
E3 is gonna be great. Let's go Microsoft.
Yes, sir.
They're
All
gonna
right.
kick ass.
Wait, just wait. I mean, you got Recore, Sea of Thieves, Gears of War 4.
Quickly on the chat, couple things going on.
Okay.
Mitchell Freeman said they said Prey was going to be another immersive game. CV Tech One can't wait for 12:30. Neither can we, bro.
Yeah, I know, CV.
And Eddie says, "What do you think about what the conference itself?"
In terms of Eddie, with what do you think? If you're talking about this Bethesda conference, like I said, we gave it straight B's across the board. A lot of really high points. I believe, and this is my personal thing. I believe they had more high points in this conference than in EA. EA had 2 high points, and everything else was just like meh. But this one, like, they had me interested. They had me involved. Like, my eyes weren't leaving the screen.
I pre-ordered Dishonored.
What do I think about the leak? Dude, I don't really, I know it's been everywhere, but you know what? I made a promise to myself that I'm literally not going to talk about it until Microsoft shows it. So, Eddie, I do appreciate you wanting to know what I think, but I am going to share that tomorrow when it is shown. Okay.
He's sad inside.
Well, I think it's only right. I tried to stay away from it, but of course,
We're all going to share tomorrow, so it's
Yeah.
not just Xbot. It's everyone's going to share. So tune in for it, man.
All right, man. It's just that, like, I just wanted to see because, like, I follow GKB. I follow Desert She Wolf. I talk to Mooch on Twitter. So I tried to sneak in there on Twitter and kind of get past everything, and I didn't. I failed miserably. All right.
Up.
But guys, have fun with the rest of the night. Get plenty of sleep.
Get pumped.
Get ready because tomorrow is the day. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for the Microsoft conference.
Can we just stay up and do this all night?
I know, right?
No, I need some rest for tomorrow. We're going to do the Microsoft. We're doing everything else, aren't we?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
We're
what I
doing.
thought.
Well, Nintendo doesn't really have one though. Should we do their Treehouse stream?
Dude, NX stands for Nintendo Xbox.
Oh yeah, right.
Everybody
my
make
goodness.
your sock puppets.
Oh, what is Nintendo thinking? I have such fond memories of the Nintendo, and it's like, dude, what are you guys doing now?
It's like seeing your best friend get into really heavy drugs, right? You're just like, don't do it, don't. Oh no, man.
Shit.
Yeah. All right, guys. I am heading out. I will see you all tomorrow. Well, not see you. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, guys, like I said before, I'll say it, I said it in the podcast, I'll say it again. Guys, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. We really appreciate it. This is actually your show. You guys are the ones that power us to do this stuff, and we really appreciate it. So, I hope we see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, and we are Out.
Peace.